Right! Hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star of the 4-Star Bento channel, potentially finishing the Dragon Ball GTFS commentary series. I think this is the last one they're going to be doing. Heroes Legacy Special. I've never seen this. I've just heard it's quite depressing at times. Because this is like linking into the time skip at the end of GT, I do believe. But yeah, let's finish this up. I've got a cold and a sore throat, by the way, but I was like, look, we've done this every week. Let's watch the last one.
Do you think this was part of the source material for Dragon Ball Evolution?
Huh.
A lot of people have actually made that reference.
Oh, really? FS.
Once more into the breach.
I guess one last time, actually.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball GT special. Goku's side story, the 4-star ball something something.
Yeah.
It,
Goku's side story. The 4-Star ball is a testament to courage.
so I've
Not
actually heard
good.
a lot of people online say that they really, really like this special.
Oh, gosh.
Good for them.
And
Yeah,
I
but
can
people
kinda
like
see why.
GT.
It's very different from normal Dragon Ball. It's way more grounded. There's very little in terms of like fighting. It's kind of like a little adventure story.
I can see what charm there is to it, but like, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's also like it's weirdly paced. They start out early, like showing you this
So
isn't the Goku
Elder
you know.
Pan. Oh, okay.
God, worse than Yamcha.
Like Goku Junior, like little Son Goku, he's not great if I had to be honest.
Yeah, he's the worst traits of all of the Son family.
Kind of.
He's a coward like Gohan when he was little, but he never grows out of it really.
He kind of doesn't, right?
Yeah, he's stupid, and the worst part of this entire thing is the inciting incident of the plot resolves itself.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't
Yeah.
need to be there.
Like his entire.
It's a bit like, what was it? Is it Big Bang Theory that they point out that Indiana Jones, if he wasn't there, everything would have just like played out exactly the way it did. Like, he doesn't affect the plot.
Adventure was meaningless for the like in terms of why he went on the journey.
So let's go through it, I suppose, what little there is. So yeah, we're introduced to Son Goku, which is the great grandson of Goku.
Yeah, like Pan's grandchild,
Yeah.
who's
Okay.
also named Goku.
Yeah. Because she named him that because the moment
She
he was
named him that.
Yeah, she named him that because the moment he was born, he reminded her of Son Goku. Which
And
two
his-
things. One, they never cover who the hell this kid's parents are.
Oh.
We never see the mom and dad.
Well, that's so
Pan
weird.
Ranger, which means that they died as he was like, was it like a Naruto situation?
Yeah, it's so weird. Why did Pan name him? Was the mom? Yeah, was like the dad of the
Who
picture?
were his parents?
It was the dad of the
That
picture.
is
and
so
the mom
strange.
Was just dying. It's very.
Which one was Pan's child?
Yeah, we don't know. And I'm not going to say it's important, but it is a little weird.
It's odd. It's like Pan raised him. Like, I know they're going with the parallel of Grandpa Gohan raised Goku, and Pan's trying to train him, and for the most part, like, she is, but he's bad.
Well, it's really funny because in the opening scenes with her and him, she's literally just trying to make him into his great granddad, which is like.
So does it do this whole thing where it's like, let the person be their... Is that the intended narrative where it's like you can't force someone to be someone that they're not? You need to try and like let them discover themselves and then, you know, go from there.
Why are you trying so hard to make him what he is obviously not? To the point where even when she's lying on her deathbed, which turns out to just not be her deathbed, but
She
she's like,
she has like a fainting spell at some point.
yeah, like something maybe with her heart. We don't know. They don't say because they don't want to dwell.
She got struck with the illness.
Yes.
She got down with the sickness.
Tells him, "Oh, you're just like him." No, he's not.
No.
He's got his hair and that smile, and that's
That's
the
about
only
it,
thing.
right.
Maybe she's now. Maybe she's like looking at. I was like, yeah, you look just like him. You're very much like, and he is a kind boy.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's, you know, you got that kindness, you got that playfulness to you, but I see what they were trying to do, where they took that shelteredness that Gohan had, where until Piccolo grabbed him and started training him, he had like no edge at all.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously a power boiling beneath that they keep touching on, but he was a coward. He got picked on at school. He would like give his stuff away and just like let people bully him.
いつでも相手になってやるぜ。まあお前みたいな腰抜けに勝っても自慢にもなんねえけどな。
My great grandfather Yajirobe would be very proud. Hey, I'm one quarter cat.
Honestly, if we were doing this special, I would give him a tail.
Yeah. Like, kind of goes with the flow and just lets life kick the shit out of him whenever it wants to. And what I was kind of hoping would eventually happen, because the one thing I noticed is every time he was in danger, he would run, he would hide, he would just like, get out of there. I was hoping that we'd end up with like kind of that Goten in the Children's World Martial Arts Tournament situation where when somebody finally actually hits him with something, it would do nothing.
Yeah.
And then he'd realize, huh?
Yeah, although
I mean, that is a
at the
cool
same time,
moment,
that
to be fair.
Also, would have sort of undermined the entire point of that he needs to grow up and like actually stand up to things. So here's the real problem with the entire thing. It's 44 minutes that's trying to tell a story that needs.
Excuse me.
One more time, two way better structure. The structure of this is absolutely terrible. And three is just Gohan's story again.
It was
Retold,
44
right.
minutes, but it felt like 2 hours.
ねえ、ほんと強くなってパッチたちなんか簡単にやっつけてやるからさ。だから元気になってよ、バンバーちゃん。
Don't worry, Grandma, I'll kill them all!
Technically, yeah.
You lack
Look, I'll
resolve.
fight him. I'll fight him.
Pump those kicks, start
Stare at me and
kicking
I'll
them.
fight them.
Honestly, so I had seen it before, like years ago, because I had like an old rip of it, and I kind of half-heartedly watched it. I did not remember more than half of this thing. So by the time I actually like was rewatching it with you, I was like, oh yeah, this happens, or oh, I didn't even remember that at all.
Well, that resolved quickly.
Yeah, and it kind of, it's a, why introduce the witch with
Yeah,
her
yeah,
two
they're like-
henchmen if you're just going to have the monster that they mentioned at the very beginning kind of show up and then they just f off.
Yeah.
She's got a very interesting character design by the looks of it. She looks very similar to BoJack's like lady friend from the BoJack movie, doesn't she?
Because the
think.
entire inciting incident is Pan gets the illness.
She's down with the
Goku
sickness.
decides, yeah, you know what? She told me about the Dragon Balls. They can fix things. I'm going to go to Mount Paozu, where she said, the 4-star ball is. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to fix her. And he goes off on his adventure. One of his bullies kind of takes sympathy on him, or maybe always had just kind of like a, some sort of like a older brother kind of rapport to him and tags along.
I definitely think it happens after Goku walks
Yeah.
past him.
He walks past him in this like defiant moment. He's like, what was that about? And just kind of joins him on his adventure after Goku gets robbed by a trucker.
I do have to say, Puck, best character in this entire thing.
He was better
by
than
far.
Goku.
Oh,
Like,
I mean,
by,
yeah.
by a
Damn.
wide margin, in terms of just the fact that he was actually competent.
逃げろ。早くしろ。
I wonder if he told him to run because they're more likely to chase a running target.
In fact, I will say this. Everything
Sorry.
before the witch shows up is actually pretty all right. I like them kind of just like going on this adventure and like hanging out with each other and like these small little bonding moments. It kind of felt like they were spending their time a little bit more generously in like the first half of it. But then by the time we hit the evil witch lady who shows up,
Yeah, where it started feeling much more Dragon Ball, but not necessarily in a good way. Like it felt like a shell.
yeah, it felt like they were trying to do all the stuff that Dragon Ball did, but worse. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I just described a GT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not.
I love it.
I feel weird talking about this because at the end of the day, it definitely feels like it was something that was just sort of made to pad time, and is made for little kids. Like little kids are gonna find this really fun and entertaining, I'm sure. I mean, like you have the cute little bear guys. You have some interesting villains. The witch chick is actually kind of cool looking.
Chicken Man's there.
You got a frog dude who's voiced by Peter Mayhew in the dub, which is just bizarre, Chewbacca played that dude on the right.
Why?
Why?
Cuz?
They got him. They could and they did.
I know you're there, bear. I can smell you. That bear's mine. Get away from it. I'll kill you too.
It all
Whoa.
just feels like a weird
Okay.
mishmash. Because, yeah, we get introduced to the witch and the two cronies. One of which actually does something. One of which just is a chicken man.
Okay, of
He
course.
flies after them.
That's cool.
He shows up. He exists for a moment. And,
You know what I find weird actually?
uh-huh.
So Goku and Puck leave her house.
Yeah, they run.
Yeah, we've already seen that both Snake/Frog Dude and Chicken Dude already know who they are. But the next time we see the Snake Dude, after they've left the house,
Yeah, he's picking on a bear.
he's picking on a bear, gives Goku no mind. He's like, oh, whatever, I'm just
You're
here
just
for
a
the
weak
bear.
little child.
It's like-
I'm here to kill this baby bear.
Why? Why do you care about you? You had the kid who just beat up the witch lady. Why-
Didn't beat her up either. Ran away.
Oh yeah, but still humiliated her. So like, why do you care more about the bear than you do about the kid? You
Not
know who
paying
the
attention.
kid
It's a
You know
character
why he
direction.
doesn't care? Because the one that was a threat died. Puck fell off a bridge.
No.
Yeah, it's so
Oh
weird.
God.
It's very unceremonious too. Like Puck, they go across this rickety bridge.
No way.
And Puck's just like, no, it's okay. We gotta go. Don't you want to save your grandma? Like he's
Being nice
actually
and wow,
doing things.
no, and
he
then
crosses the bridge, almost falls for a moment. Then he's like, see, it's safe. And Goku's like, okay, crosses the bridge. I'm gonna look over now.
And then the bridge breaks because, of course, it does.
And Puck runs out to save him.
And then
No.
dies in the process.
No.
He dies,
Yeah,
yeah, but
Oh, does he
effectively
actually-
for the
oh, okay.
story's purpose, he dies.
Yeah, which I feel like we're jumping all over the place.
We are.
But it like to talk about this in chronological order.
You'll
I feel
stop
like
that.
just-
Edit.
It's
a
boring.
poor
It's a
editor
boring
knows.
movie that has some very distinctly cute moments, very cute
Yeah,
moments.
Baby Bear was cute.
Oh,
There's mommy or
yeah,
and that's clearly a dude doing that. Oh, he's adorable.
Oh, the face drop.
Right. Take your word for it.
We're gonna eat him. Okay, let's do that.
adopted you. You are mine now.
the baby bear was cute.
Mom Bear was cute.
The stuff with Goku and Pan was still kind of cute.
Yeah.
The stuff with Goku and Puck, it's really cute, but it's not telling anything substantial. Because
Yeah.
by the end of it, all Goku has learned is, hey, I just need a little bit of courage, but he doesn't even know what he's done.
It's stupid as hell. So, you know, Goku blasts away the Frogman by just screaming when Frogman's trying to eat him.
He
Oh my
does a
God.
kid,
Yeah, and I guess that doesn't ring any bells with him. He doesn't acknowledge anything happened there.
Right?
Then, once again, they get attacked by the witch and the cronies, and Chicken Guy's there this time.
All right.
And then immediately, the real big bad shows up, who's
What?
a big hog Batman with morphing arms.
Why?
Why?
Shoots a cannonball at Goku, and then all of the bad, like the witch and the cronies are like, "Oh no!" and they run away.
The story just throws in characters with no rhyme or
So
reason.
bizarre.
It's giving oolong.
A little bit. Is it like Oolong's descendant who just had enough of this? What if it is Oolong?
Oh my god, it's Oolong's child.
Oolong grew up.
I mean, at least they set up for the monster at Paozu Mountain at
Yeah,
the
but
very beginning.
I thought what they meant was like, the witch was the monster. Like, you know, you
But-
really could have played that up a little.
To be fair, though, like they kind of they do denote like, hey, this is actually Paozu over here.
Mm-hmm.
So like, they kind of mistake the witch for the monster when the witch is
Okay,
just.
so when they cross over the bridge, that's the like the valley line or something.
I guess so, because when they get there, then they find Yamao, like
the hog man.
Yeah, and
He just beats up a bear for like 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, you can't do
until
that.
Goku's like, you know what? Run! And he takes the baby bear and starts to run, but baby bear's like, you, I'm gonna save my mommy, because Big Bear's
So
getting
then he's
choked
like,
out.
oh my God, the bear's
Baby
braver
Bear ain't
than
having
me.
That. And
My
then Goku's
God.
finally like, no, I don't want them to die, and goes Super Saiyan.
Oh.
Which, look, considering how Goten and Trunks went Super Saiyan, I'm just not going to whine about it. But I will say, poor Pan. The fact that
Never got it.
The fact that this kid
Oh,
goes
yeah.
Super Saiyan over a bear being choked out, and Pan never went Super Saiyan once.
Yeah, that's bad.
Sucks.
He goes Super
That is
Saiyan
bad.
to save the bears, knocks the guy out, falls unconscious immediately after the fight, wakes up not remembering anything.
Yeah.
So the entire like I need to stand up for myself and do things
Just out the window.
non
God.
point.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember that he stood up for himself. Also, using a power he kind of just has not earned. Like, look, and I'm sort of okay with that. Like, all the Saiyan kids, they seem to inherit at least a little bit of power. So by the time that they're born, they're just 10 times stronger than normal human beings. All right, I accept that. But, like, what was the story with Goku here? Like, oh, don't worry. If you're in danger, your power will come out and you'll save people. You
Yeah,
just have
no.
to be courageous enough
And
to
again,
do it.
I
Just
see
be brave.
the homage to
Be
Gohan,
brave.
where it's like when you're in the dire situation, then you explode. But it's if you're doing a one-off story, and like you're doing this as a one-off, like this is it. This is your story. There's really no payoff. There's nothing to it. And eventually he does get to Grandpa Gohan's shrine / Goku's house when he was little.
And okay, I'm a little weirded out that they just left the 4-star ball there. Like they
That's
did nothing to make sure it would be
odd,
preserved
yeah.
or taken care of. That seems
This
really
just
weird to me.
abandoned Mount Paozu.
Yeah, I do not like how how Toei presents like the future of Dragon Ball after this.
The Son
Captain-
family
yeah.
and the briefs just kind of drift apart.
Yeah, and like the 4-star ball is just left in that old shack to like rot and be buried.
No, it's
really
broken. What the
devastating.
fuck? Oh, okay, no,
That's
it's not.
one. Now you just
I
need
thought
to
it was
go
in
with
half then for a second. It's like,
He
what?
doesn't know the rules.
神様どうか僕の
Oh
願いを
no.
ください
Dende.
大好きな大好き
That's not how it works,
バンバンちゃんを
idiot.
助けてください
And
Oh,
I mean, I know this
no.
was made after Baby because like that's the recap we get before this starts up.
Oh
but
yeah. This
Where we leave off in GT, it's unclear when the Dragon Balls come back. So eventually the Dragon Balls came back, and somebody had to grab the 4-star ball and put it there.
yeah, which that's weird.
Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing, but it's weird.
It feels like Goku probably did it. I'm going to assume Goku.
Ghost Goku.
Yeah, Goku came back, put the 4-star ball there, and was like, "All right, I don't care what happens with it," which is very Goku.
Yeah.
I can very much suspect that he'd be like, "I'll just leave it here."
Let fate
and if it,
decide
you know,
what happens
yeah,
next.
somebody finds it, somebody
Because his
finds it.
Force Ghost shows up at the end to talk to Baby
Oh.
Goku, again giving him unearned praise.
A little bit.
Yeah, she's like, you were really brave. And yes, there is that idea that he was scared, but he proceeded anyway. That is bravery. That's brave. But, yeah, like, the cute little talk they had just really fell flat with me.
Yeah, it's supposed to like ring nostalgic. It's supposed to like invoke something, but I don't know. I just kind of was like, oh hey, it's Goku. I guess he's a ghost now.
I guess that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just walking the line between life and death, doing whatever he wants.
Plays well into the ending at least.
Yeah.
Suppose that's true.
It works with what we actually ended on, but I know I pushed to watch this when we watched it. It really does feel like a counter climax. Like, so part of me kind of regrets it.
Oh no, he's wishing they did it because they voted, didn't they? They let the fans vote on when they're going to watch it, whether it was going to be air date or afterwards.
I tried.
Yeah, there you go. There you
I get
go.
that, but
I blame all of you.
Yes,
there's
the fans.
there's
fault.
also the idea that like I don't think there is a good time to watch this. This is a chore that had to get done, and we put it off as opposed to
Oh.
like taking care of it when it could have been.
Because well, here's the thing: as an digestif, it sucks because it just
It's a counter climax to what we got.
yeah, like we already got this really good ending. Now we watch this thing that takes place before the ending of it, and it's not very good.
Because
Yeah.
digestif is
no,
afterwards.
it's-
Aperitif is
It's not.
beforehand.
A lot of people out there really like it because it's charming and cute. I just can't
You're
give you.
allowed.
Yeah, and if you're here for the whimsy, that's fine.
But there's better whimsy.
There's so much better whimsy.
So much better whimsy. Go rewatch Dragon Ball.
Yeah, just like rewatch the filler episodes of Dragon Ball are a bit better constructed than this thing was. And
Yeah, it's like the overall review is don't bother.
God.
I mean, if you're a completionist, go ahead. Maybe watch the dub so you can hear Peter Mayhew.
yeah.
But
It's not good. It's like he had that little talk with Ghost Goku, which cute, I guess, but
that's kind of the entire point of the whole thing. Just that conversation happening between the two of them is kind of what the entire thing is building to. But like you said, it doesn't mean much.
and it really doesn't amount to anything at all because then the police fly in. Apparently,
Oh, yeah.
search and rescue found Puck
Oh.
and Pan's with them. So it's like, hey, I got better. And
Oh wow, so they
his
don't need
entire journey
anything. Wow.
was meaningless.
Got nothing out of
'cause
it.
He didn't really get anything out of it other than his conversation with Goku and facing some of his fears, and I guess being friends with Puck now.
Talk out of it.
But we don't get any real aftermath from that except for the post, time skip scene at the end of the series.
Yeah, which this is why watching it then was probably better, but whatever.
And also, the Goku we see at the end of GT, like GT proper,
oh yeah, he's
is very different. He's,
Yeah.
he's like, now I'm a fighter. But the journey that we saw here did not get him there.
No.
it
Oh,
does not feel like it got him there. Like I'm going to like obviously there was more that happened in between that special, a lot more that probably happened
Yeah.
between that special and the ending, but yeah, it's unfortunate because unlike with Bardock that tells a whole complete story that fills with a
Brilliant.
lot of
Episode of
blanks
Bardock is
and
fantastic.
The history of Trunks.
History of
which-
Trunks is like
It
the
may as well be
best.
canon.
Yeah. This just feels like
Just
it's
forced.
real.
Real unnecessary filler.
Yeah, a side story.
It's even called a side story, and like, I don't know, even compared to like the rest of GT, this felt bad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn.
Like I feel, man. So there are a lot of people out here who do not like this special. I think I'm one of them. Yeah. And for a lot of you, you're probably just happy to hear like, nope, we did not like it. For all of you who did, I'm very curious.
Why?
Please tell us down in the comments, respectfully, thank you, why you liked it. Because I'm actually really
Respectfully.
curious to see what you took away from it.
No, you're allowed to call me an asshole. I'm fine with that.
All right, everybody.
Be as crude as you want. Just be mean to me.
Oh God.
Normally, I have to pay for it.
You know I'm gonna have. You know that the.
Yeah, you actually go through the comments.
And not to mention, like we have moderators for the comments.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Not, yeah. Please keep it funny if you can. But anyway, so yeah, that was.
That was the GT special.
Yeah.
I wonder if they are going to do anything after this. I hope they do. I really want them to do a commentary series on Super. I really do.
The Legacy of Goku, as it's called in the States. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we jumped all over the place. This was absolutely unlike any of the episodes that we've done. Honestly, we got done with it and we were just sitting there talking about random shit because it's like, well, I guess we have to talk
Yeah,
about
it was
this
like
now.
that just happened.
Yeah. But don't worry. This isn't the end of the GTFS yet.
Yeah,
We still have
we're gonna have like one more conversation where we
What?
like just have our
An overview. Oh,
series overview.
yeah,
cool.
which will probably come out as opposed to like week after week. It'll probably just come out tomorrow or something because it's
Edit it now. He's like, excuse me.
why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be the conversation. So,
Yeah.
well, hold on. Before we put that on Nyes, let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Really depends on our poor editor who has been doing a wonderful job this entire time.
Yes, please give so much love to Nyes. Nyes, like, now that we're almost done with that, I want to make sure that everyone knows our editor Nyes is absolutely spectacular.
Been
Legend.
killing it this entire time.
Yes, so please give them a lot of love. Please, like, just recognize them. They are
While you're in the
so
comments
good.
bullying me, give them praise.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Legend.
yeah, so this will be the last time we talk about a specific video, or a specific episode anyway. next time will be the last GTFS where we talk about the whole show.
Cool.
And yeah, there's a big old wraparound.
All right, that's sick. Okay, cool.
It's done. How do we feel?
Yep.
I was expecting it to be done, so I'm kind of glad because I've really enjoyed this a
So,
lot. It's been
It'll
great.
be next time.
On GTFS.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Right.
Sweet. So we'll check out the overview when that comes out. Why not? We've checked out every single one that's came out, and then maybe they'll say what the next thing is, if there is going to be a next thing. You know, there's no guarantee they're going to do anything else. So yeah, I was expecting to be like, oh, it's over, but we still got one more. So thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video, I want to be able to watch Patreon-only reactions, such as the original Dragon Ball series. The link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is all I ask to help support the channel. It's greatly appreciated for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? If you guys think of this, click like, subscribe if you haven't. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch, discuss some future videos. I'll see you guys next time.